Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the show. Have a seat, my nigga. Recline back. Real niggas making a speech.
Welcome to Acquired Taste Media. You know who it is, man. SOE Cash Cow. And you know who I got here? My professional podcasters. Two beautiful baddies. Got two beautiful baddies sitting next to me. You know what I'm saying? Who I got? And first, to my right, we have Miss Maria Torres. How you doing, Miss Maria?
I'm so happy to be back here. It's been a while.
Hey, yes, we all happy to be back. It has been a while, but guess what? We back in the building.
We back in the building.
And then to her right, we have the beautiful Asia Latrice.
Light and love, my beautiful baby.
Miss New Day.
How's everyone?
Hopefully everyone's good. We're all good. I'm good. Are you talking to us? Or are you talking to them?
Everybody.
Talking to all of you.
Everybody.
We've missed you as well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, it's been a long time. This is our first one of the year, isn't it? This will be like our first one of the year.
Yep.
So yeah, we've been on the commission for a sec. We have some things to attend to, but you know, we back and we better than ever. So let's go ahead and get to our topic. So our first topic today, we know what the big news has been in the industry. The big news being Bigfoot, the song Bigfoot by Nicki Minaj, which is a diss track to the song Hiss by Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
So we actually listened to the songs,
Yes.
and you know, we heard what they had to say. So how do you ladies feel about this whole little kerfluffle?
Kerfluffle.
I don't know. I don't know whatever that is.
You
It's
made
quite
that word
interesting.
up.
I sure did.
You did.
I did.
What he meant to say was, what do we have to say about this conundrum?
No, I did not want to
After
say
having-
conundrum. I wanted to say exactly what I said. Do not try to change my words, girl.
I really
Let's go.
believe you
Your
meant
words.
kerfuffle.
All right, so let's go. Conundrum. I know what a conundrum is.
What's a conundrum?
Listen, let's go. we ain't here to do spelling bees and bad tests
No.
definition tests and shit.
I think it's interesting. I liked both songs. I think both songs was hot. I did. I think both songs are hot. Both women are hot. It's just an interesting thing because it's like it's beef time. Like, who else about to beef now? You know, as far as music is concerned. Who else about to come out with some beef?
At this point, I really am excited to see what happens because at the end of the day, even though I have my own preference when it comes to Nicki and Megan, Megan's music always made me like, I always fuck with her music. That was my shit. I was excited. And I'm considered older and I listen to her music and I can vibe with it. But Nicki always got on my nerves, but I respected everything that she did, her contribution to hip hop, everything. Like I will never disrespect Nicki Minaj. She got bars like a mother, and she went in.
Yeah.
She had bars in her shit. Talking about, you said you got shot, but you ain't got no scar. She went in on everything. Called her Bigfoot, Sasquatch. She was funny. She was entertaining. She did what she was supposed to do. But Megan, in my opinion, her music, she just, I don't know.
She said Sasquatch. She never said Sasquatch.
Yes, she did. You better run it back.
Sasquatch?
Yes, she did.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember.
Did you like Sis too? You like Sasquatch?
No, I'm talking about in the rhymes though.
She did.
Okay.
I promise. We'll run it back.
Yeah, I'll listen back to it.
Alan.
Well, I was listening.
You weren't listening. You were not listening, obviously.
That was like my second time.
They're both very successful and
heard.
beautiful women.
Yes.
And I'm excited for, we have all these female rappers going on nowadays and, we know who the elites are. And at the end of the day, we all know it's promotion. We talk about this all the time.
What sparked the beef? Like, what even made Megan go after Nicki? Like, what even made...
Because Nicki was the best of the best, so everybody went after Nicki.
Cloud.
And the attitude that she has, the way her persona that she puts out in social media and in propaganda or whatever, is that she makes herself feel like she's a lead over everybody else.
She's
like she feuded with Mariah Carey. Like she don't give a fuck.
She's the queen. That's what they call her.
And I give her all the respect in the world, and the fact that she's a veteran and she opened the doors for a lot of these young women that came out.
She can rap.
She totally got bars. She really got bars.
She can fucking rap. Like,
she really can.
She can rap.
The only thing that ever got on my nerves about Nicki was her voice and some of her ad libs, the way she be delivered, like like I don't know, right? Like but otherwise, like it's been other cuts that she delivered that was dope as fuck, and you could just hear her bars.
Yeah.
Megan's up and coming. She's successful. Congratulations. She got them little. We spoke on, music, how these women portray nowadays for little girls and shit. Megan was part of that conversation at one point in time with Cardi. What was it? That song WAP. But at the end of the day, she's a successful young black woman. She got her degree. She graduated from college. Her parents are deceased. We have to start uplifting.
She said she lied on her dead mama.
I know Nicki didn't give a damn.
And
she
she
lied on her
said
dead mama.
that she had intercourse with her boyfriend's best friend.
Yeah.
And she'd be doing a lot of raw doggy.
And then Kylie kicked her out of the house and she stumbled to her car.
A lot of raw doggy.
Yeah. I didn't catch a lot of Megan's disses to Nicki in Megan's flow.
The first thing Megan said was Megan's Law. And the Megan's Law is the law, it's like, I think it's a pedophile law. So it's something got to do with the kids and stuff. So when she said that was going at Nicki's husband. Because that's not her boyfriend, that's her husband.
Megan's Law was a statute that was introduced after a child
Megan's
had been
husband's
abducted.
best friend?
Basically,
My bad.
You have to register as a sex offender in wherever you live.
Yeah, some pedophile stuff. Megan's Law. Yeah.
Right. That's what happened with Megan's Law. After this little girl, young child, obviously we understand backstory, whatever.
That's where the pedophile sex offenders.
Yeah, they have to register their because it was a sex offender living in her neighborhood.
It's just unfortunate because she's just using it because it's her name.
What, Megan's Law?
I know, but she should have thought that shit.
I know she should have thought it through.
Well, no, Megan said that.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Megan should have thought that through.
Right.
She only really used that in her rap because that's her name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just unfortunate because it applies to that. I don't think that was her intentions, and then she didn't think about that shit until niggas started dressing that shit. Like, oh, I just set myself up.
Oh, that was her intention.
Like, you literally
right, she might not have realized, but Nicki is our age. Nicki is 41, 42 this year. Nicki is our age. Megan's young. She's younger than Nicki. So Nicki been there, done that. She know what's up. That's why she addressed all the shit that nobody would ever thought.
It's just silly.
She's talented.
Can't we all just get along?
We should.
Why don't they just do a song together? What's wrong with that? Nicki and Megan Thee Stallion doing a song. Wouldn't that be dope?
I don't think that'll ever happen.
That'll never happen. You don't think so? Not after this?
Not after this.
Oh, well, listen. My thing is this.
Do you think Chris Brown's ever going to start getting his flowers?
My thing is this. Is it my turn to talk? Can I talk now? Jesus.
I don't know. I just had like an ADHD moment. I just thought about that.
All right. Well, keep your ADHD to yourself. Listen,
no.
Megan, listen. All right.
Keep it to myself.
Megan was out of line. She shouldn't have went at Nicki. She should have just stayed in her lane and kept doing good music. Just keep doing the music. See, in my opinion, Megan is falling off. That's what I'm looking at. That's how I look at it. Megan, now she's reaching. Now, okay, let me start beefing with. Why not beef with Cardi? Why not beef with? Well, I got to go at the head.
Cardi,
you know what I'm saying? I got to go. Well, in this rap game at this point in time, Nicki's above Cardi. Maybe not far, but she is. So I guess she said, well, I'm gonna go for the head because that's gonna make everybody talk. That's gonna make everybody. That's gonna get everything buzzing. But like you guys said, that shit backfired because first off, somebody must have tipped Nicki off. Like somebody called Nicki like, "Hey, this bitch got a diss track over here. She about to drop it in a couple days. Just want to let you know." Nicki like, "Oh, really?" Like, all right. Ooh. Got in the booth, made her diss track. I think like no sooner than the bitch dropped her diss track, like I think like less than 24 hours later, Nicki had her diss track out, like dissing this bitch, and her diss track has went #1, damn near on everything. Wow. Like it's had the most streams on YouTube by a female artist in 24 hours. Probably had the most streams on Spotify and everything else by a female artist in 24 hours. Like yeah, she done broke all type of fucking records with this. And honestly, you know, it was a diss, but it wasn't Nicki's best work.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie at
She
all.
got a second song.
Right, it definitely wasn't Nicki's best work.
Yeah,
It was she was all over the place.
That's how you know it was made in 24 hours.
Right, like it was
like she's a true art like that. That's like some true off the brain. I'm about to go in the booth and I'm about to light this girl fire, and that's exactly what she did because she was. In between some of the stuff she wasn't even saying that she was growling and making noises and shit. So it was like she was having fun with it. She's like, I'm about to clown this bitch. She's like, I don't need to write this. Let me go in the booth.
But she said it in the song
That's
that
what I
she had
think.
the song prepared, and she said, "You don't want me to release the second song on your ass." Because she was, you thought this was entertaining. Wait to hear part 2.
It's just crazy.
She said it in the flow.
So crazy.
So I mean, honestly, we're all into entertainment here. We all understand.
So is,
Like,
but
this
is
is
Megan
huge
gonna
for
be
Megan.
around? So how long? How much?
There's-
So is Megan? Is it a countdown for Megan Thee Stallion? You think she gonna be?
No, I feel like
Think she's still gonna be
eventually
here?
these songs is about to blow
Come
up.
back.
Both of them about to get clout, and we're about to hear the albums
Both
drop
of
soon.
them.
They probably going to making up, and I mean,
Right, they
it's
about to
all-
collab. Think
it's all
about it.
how
Nicki,
any
Cardi,
beef
and
throughout
fucking Megan.
history has played out. Everybody squashed it eventually, or they just don't fuck with each other no more. You don't hear nothing; it dies out. Like it's too many other things going on right now.
A collaboration between Nicki, Cardi, and fucking Megan. Like, if you think they came in, like, Nicki came first, then came Cardi, then came Megan. But it's like throughout the course of that time, it's young women and young teenagers and everything listening to their music and shit. And where the message may not always be right, they just keep the culture going, they keep music going. They're talented, hardworking young women of color. Cardi represents Latinas, you know what I'm saying? That shit is dope. Like I said earlier, she was on Love and Hip Hop.
We're not talking
ever
about Cardi
expected her
B.
to
Don't
blow
start
up.
talking about Cardi B. We is not talking about
They
Cardi
need to
B.
collab with her, and that's about
We
to
talking
happen.
about Meg Thee
Watch what's
Stallion
about to happen.
and motherfucking Nicki Minaj.
Allen,
You don't get off.
every
the
time I bring up
topic.
Puerto
Goddamn.
Ricans, every time I bring up Puerto Ricans, Allen gotta try to stop me or tell me to
I'm
quit
not telling
talking
you
about
about. I'm
something.
not telling you to stop.
You're
I'm just saying,
racista
Stay on
against
topic.
Puerto
That's all I'm
Ricans.
saying.
We're on topic.
No, we're not.
And
Talking
like I
about
said, all
Cardi
these
B.
young women represent for young women nowadays. If, you know, there's somebody for people to look up to. Megan just went against the veteran of female rappers. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And
When you
lost.
look at the, when you look,
Yeah, I don't think
I
that
don't
was
know
a
if she
fair match.
lost for real, because her shit was still fire as fuck.
I don't know what made her think she could go against her. That was the even crazier
lost.
part. Like, you gotta stay in your lane. Like, you should have went against Cardi. But Cardi got so much going on right now,
Right.
it wouldn't look good on her behalf
Right.
to
That
go
wouldn't
after
even be
Cardi.
fair.
So,
That's
it's
why
so,
you do
but
it.
my point
You
is,
crush
there's
your-
so many other
You crush your enemy
females
completely.
that's hot right now that she could have like went at, because it's like, even though okay, so I understand tenure in the music industry and people that have put in the work and have built their brand and are popular and people know them. When new people come into the industry that are hotter than them, that get way more clout just as faster than they did when they started their stardom, it's kind of unfair because they don't even go after them. They going after people that's in the state, that's been out here hustling the same amount of time as they have. Like, I don't know, Nicki and Megan, it's like they are kind of on the same level,
They're not.
but it's like lyrically,
Megan should have
no.
went out. Megan should have went
But
a lot
popularity,
or
I
some
mean,
shit
like
that.
Nicki has been up and down with her career. Like, I don't think,
Sexy
to
Red,
me,
Big
I don't think
Trouble or
Nicki has been hot her whole entire music
Yes, she
career.
has.
I
She
think
has.
Megan
She has had hits,
been hot
baby,
her
she had
entire
hits for
music career.
years.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Me personally, I'm not an either fan. I'm sorry. I support Nicki and Megan, but I don't listen to either one of their music. I think they do too much ass shaking and booty shaking and all that. I don't like that type of stuff. So I don't know. Me personally, I don't know. It's just a silly beef.
I think you
to
got
me.
a point though, because it would have been cooler had she went at like a lotto. Somebody on your
somebody
level.
else.
You had a lotto, maybe even that Sexy Red or some of these. You know,
Sexy
real-
Red popped in my head too. Like, you got so many people that actually that are in your genre in a sense. Nicki ain't in your genre. Nicki is a true. Now, one thing I will say, Nicki is a true hip hop art. Like, she in the caliber with Lil' Kim and motherfucking Eve and Rod Digger and like true lyricists. Like that is the caliber she's in. It's crazy when people, I don't know, because Megan, she's not. She's in the caliber with Cardi and Little Red and all. That's the caliber you're in. So it's like you went after a heavy hitter. You expect to get dog like you got dog walk. Like she didn't even have to make no video. Nicki, she didn't even have. She put a Bigfoot print with her pink heel, and that shit was so hot. Like that was like the hottest shit you could ever do with your bars.
Her shit
like
was funny. Like
Nicki,
if you really
shout
listen
out,
to her
that
bars,
shit was hot as
funny.
fuck. Like your bars was hot.
They really were, and she always been about the bars, even if.
Like I wasn't a fan, but I would become a fan now because of how hot those fucking bars was. You know, my ex-husband is from New York, so I know y'all whole energy and all that when it comes to true music. And I mean, you think about what's the guy with the locks and the big lips? He came to Cleveland. He's a rapper from New York. He's real lyrical. He's very conscious rapper. I feel so bad. KRS One.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh my goodness.
How many rappers with locks?
I know, I'm so sorry. That was a horrible description. It's a million. I knew she from New York too.
I can't say
He came to Cleveland. And it was just like, that's like true music. Like, she dog walked her on that track though.
Hip hop in its essence, in its purest form.
But at the end of the day, it's all you already know. It's just to keep people entertained. It's all entertainment. Yeah. I really don't think it comes from a real place. I think they both obviously
family appreciated.
Yeah, it's appreciated completely. Yeah. Like I'm proud of both of them. You know, we just said Megan went against the veteran. She went against the big guy.
Like,
she was just trying to be the next big guy.
It's a different
Bigfoot. She's trying to be the next Bigfoot. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway,
Megan's lineage is definitely Amazonian. Like she comes from that lineage. You can tell.
Yeah,
she's too tall.
I heard. She said bitch 6 foot.
You know, tall women, women can be close to 6 foot and still be extremely sexy.
No, I'm just saying I'm just saying that's the lineage though. Like you can tell that you had something like that. 11, 11. 11, 11.
It's 11:11. Y'all should wish to be at least y'all out there should wish to be at least 5'8" to 5'11".
What? The fuck?
Like Megan Stallion.
To have a positive and successful life.
Yes.
You know,
like a love
fulfilling
world.
What the fuck is you talking
and
about?
have a positive.
Be 5 to 5.
You will have an even more positive
That nigga ain't
feeling
growing
like
no more. Niggas ain't growing no more, girl.
Like you see what I gotta do? I'm the one. I'm the neutrality of this.
Alan, who's trying to put somebody out black? Look at him.
If you ain't found nobody your height at this time, then
whatever.
You might find it.
Let's not get into the topic of height because it is a thing out here that we deal with in society.
No, like I don't know. I never really looked at. Well, I guess in college, yeah, if guys were shorter than me, I wasn't really into them. Kind of got to be same height or taller.
I've always
because putting on heels and shit is always uncomfortable. My boots.